My name is Untitled. I became the government spokesperson about a week ago. Before I was the secretary to the Minister of Education, and previously was the member of parliament for 2 terms for Bangkok since 2007-2008, and at the moment I'm responsible for the public relation in terms of giving the public the general information regarding the policy of the government, and also to clarify all the different ideas and the strategies for the government that we try to for the public to be able to easily understand.
How about your vision or your policy for your work as a spokesman?
Okay. First of all, I have to be very simple in terms of trying to explain the strategy and also explain the policy to the public as in simple terms as possible, because you know that if translate the government officials' language that they use in officially, it will be very difficult to understand and difficult to digest. So I will try to make it as simple as possible so that the public can easily digest and can easily be understand, and also to portray and try to convey to the public all the different ways and the policy that the governments are doing, and we'll try to help different people who do not yet understand the policy to let them understand easily the government how to move forward. And if some of the groups that cannot let's say under the same kind of ideas have different ideas about different things, I think the government, this government under the General Cha is ready to listen to different opinions, and we try to avoid the confrontation. We will try to make the atmosphere for the people to come together and to listen to one another to find a solution for the best of the country.
Do you feel it will become a crisis of social or of the politics?
We will try to avoid that by having the conversation with all different groups as possible, so that, as I mentioned, that we will try to avoid the confrontation, and we will try to be the government that will listen to people from all walks of life and different from all different regions, different ideas from different group of peoples. And I think the ideas of having to get people together to come and talk to one another and try to find a solution, I think from now the government will use this strategy to go forward, because Thailand is a country that now recognized worldwide as a country that is on top of the COVID-19 pandemic. So I think we can use that to move into other areas. For example, whether it will be politically, whether it will be in terms of economy, whether it will be any kind of social issues that we can see in the near future. I think we can use the model of how to resolve the COVID-19 pandemic to actually go forward. And I think at the moment other countries are trying to learn from us of how we can actually capable and successfully control the disease and the virus. So at the moment I think we should use the same strategy to go forward in terms of other areas which the country needs to develop, and I think it will be a great success for Thailand, not only for the health issues in the futures, but also other issues that will come up.
So you agree that this is one of the state spokesman's duty to reduce the violence of the political situation?
In my job now at the moment, I will try to avoid any conflict, especially by war of words, because at the moment I think people will have the opportunity to listen to the reasonings and also the fact. I think now that with all the social media, there are a lot of fake news, and I think we have to try to use our judgment properly and very carefully. Try not to make those fake news to become the headline news. And I think we try to have the society based on the fact and the reason. In that case, we will help the society to become less in terms of try the conflict and confrontation.
Thank you so much.
โอเคขอบคุณครับ